everybody, and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where today deadline, guys. 'Tis the season to move some dudes. My favorite time, I think, of all baseball season, because we're right in, and right after this, the playoffs are going to start ramping up. We're going to see it on the horizon, and the rosters are going to be set. There are a lot of rumors going along right now, not only just about the Blue all of it, as well as answer your questions, because this is kind of the Q&A.
Yeah.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm your host, Nicholas Playalot.
Yeah, I'm your host, Adam Peddle. Yeah, a lot of rumors going around, everybody, and I guarantee you, as the night goes on, there'll be a lot more rumors circulating and popping up. And also, there's some good trades that have happened recently. You know, the Mets have made some trades. The Yankees have made some trades.
Yeah,
so
they're on it.
We're going
to
talk about
those New York teams, like, they're like quick at it, man.
They want it. Also,
they want it bad.
Just throwing out here for any guys who want to chew on this, Jordan N saying Juan Soto or bust. I think we're busting, boys.
Might be busting on that one, man. Before we get into some of the rumors that are happening right now and have already, or I guess are continuing to come out, maybe we'll just like give our 2 cents on the stuff that has already transpired. I know it feels like incredibly old news, but Benintendi went over to the Yankees. I know that the Mets, who did they trade for again?
They traded for some guys off the Reds. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, it was
right
like
here.
I thought it was a few pitchers, was it not?
Yeah, let me go check. Let's check
real
here.
quick. Well, while he's pulling it up, hello everybody, Connor, Evil, Anthony, Jordan, Connor again, Andrew Ford, Grinky to the Braves, question mark? Alright, well, we're gonna have to take a look at that one. Maybe I'll even like get a fucking pen going or something like that. Just write this shit down in case we forget later. So, Grinky to the Braves. We'll take a look at that.
Here it is. Anthony Giacomo coming out here and saying it. Trade, the Mets are getting another left-handed bat, and Tyler Naquin from the Reds. He comes alongside left-handed pitcher Philip how do you say that? Deal?
I'm going to go Deal.
Deal.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Deal.
In exchange for minor leaguers Jose Acuna and Hector Rodriguez. Imagine this is Acuna's brother. It's not spelled differently. But if you can imagine.
Don't think so. That would have been pretty crazy.
A smaller trade. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with this guy, but Tyler Naquin.
I know Tyler. Yeah, I know Tyler. I do not know Philip Deal.
Yeah.
But I guess he's probably somebody who can actually play right now. And Jose Acuna and Hector Rodriguez are not. Yeah. And that's really all the Mets are going for right now. I don't know too much about these players, but I do know that the Mets are a very good baseball team, and they like to acquire pretty much everyone and everything. And if they're going after these guys, there's a reason, there's a purpose, just to fill up the depth, I think.
Yeah, these aren't big names, and it doesn't look like a big haul, so just to fill it up. But one guy that went over to the Yankees is Andrew Benintendi.
And that's the biggest, biggest name that's definitely been moved so far. I mean, like, except the Blue Jays coming out here and signing Anthony Bonda. Like, yeah, big moves there. No. Andrew Benintendi is definitely a certifiable stud. People were kind of overrating him for a while he was in Boston, and then they were underrating him after that. And now I think he's properly rated and having a pretty solid season over there. And now he's leading off for the Bombers, which does make a lot of sense, man. Like, at the end of the day, I know that people are kind of getting out of this fashion right now. You know, having like a typical contact guy as your leadoff hitter. Some people like to toss power in there. But I'm still kind of old school, and like, if you can toss a 310, 320 batter on that leadoff spot, I tend to really like it, and that's what the Yankees have going on right now.
Yeah, they absolutely. And look, so like, they don't have a leadoff guy. Like, they don't have a guy to lead off. They always circulate that number one spot. It fluctuates all the time. So this is the dude.
Yeah.
It's a clear, obvious choice. You're not going to put this guy lower to drive in runs. Your whole team is power guys who drive in runs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like him at the top of that lineup.
I really like it, dude. And
Set the table.
And now they have, in that outfield, Andrew Benintendi. Stanton is hurt right now, but Stanton will be healthy.
Yeah.
Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge. And that is a pretty dominant
really
outfield. I mean, like, I think, like, if we were to average out those OPSs, you're looking at, like, maybe, like, high 800 OPS between your three outfielders. Like, pretty damn good, you know, when it comes to hitting, man.
That's pretty good. And they got Benintendi in exchange for, it looks like, 3 prospects. Minor leaguers. You got Champlin, you got Sikima, you got Beckway. Don't know much about these guys either, but I can't imagine it's like a big haul.
So here's the thing. Here's what I know about this. I looked up a few other Yankee YouTubers, and the titles of their videos were Yankees like fleeced Kansas City Royals,
because these guys gotta be nothing, eh?
It seemed to be like most articles and most analysts coming out basically saying like that's all?
Yeah,
that's all you traded him for?
Yeah.
Okay, and you'd think if they were trading him this early in the trade deadline, the haul would have been more. But apparently that is not the case. So Yankees got a really nice deal there in a really good player.
They did.
316 batting average, getting on base 383.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's the big stuff. It's the on base and the batting average because the OPS, it's good. It's an OPS plus of 121, But you do only have him for the rest of the year, and then he's gone. He probably will not be a Yankee.
No. I mean, bigger fish to fry in Aaron Judge.
But you don't think they'd get like one top 10 prospect? Are these guys top 10 prospects? I'm not too familiar.
Not super familiar. All I know is that all the Yankee YouTubers were saying, fleeced, ripped off, that's it. So I think that the Yankees had a pretty good deal there, and that really sets the table, I think, for them moving forward in this trade deadline. Because I know that we posted a video rather stupidly talking about their perfect trade deadline, and in that video, we brought up the potential of Juan Soto. I do believe
for the Yankees,
Now that you've gone out and you got Andrew Benintendi, you are now out on Juan Soto.
Yeah, and I think we did actually mention, which was funny, we called the Andrew Benintendi thing. We're like, oh, they're going to get him. They're going to get him. And they got him.
I think a lot of people were like, that just makes the most
Makes sense. Now, to complete the perfect trade deadline, they got to go get either Luis Castillo or Frankie Montas. Do you see that happening anytime soon?
I mean, I could see the Yankees doing absolutely anything, man. I do think that they are going to address the bullpen moving forward. They're probably going to get a pretty nice bullpen guy. I keep thinking about David Robertson. I keep wanting him myself. And because I want him myself, you already know that the Yankees are going to want him too.
Yeah.
And then after they get that bullpen guy, totally I could see them getting a pitcher, man. I think that every big team is looking at Luis Castillo and just fucking salivating right now. Because if you can add yourself in a certified stud with a below 3 ERA with an additional season of control after this, absolutely. Every team and their dog wants to do that, man. So
well, we definitely want that. And don't get too excited about that Yusei Kikuchi start, guys. Don't be fooled. We still need to go get a starting pitcher.
I think I saw somebody, and, I apologize. I'm about to shout you out right here. I forget your name. But somebody was like, Blue Jays aren't going to make any moves at all now for a starting pitcher because Kikuchi had that great start.
No, and guys, let's be real.
Guys, Ross and Mark can't be that thick.
No, they're like, wow, okay, yeah, that one start against one of the worst offensive teams in baseball. Yeah, that really works.
5 innings, figured it out,
Oh, yeah.
No. We cannot be going down that road, man. They'd be actual idiots if they did that. And that's why right now, I know that there are a lot of rumors coming out about the Blue Jays being one of the teams, one of the finalists on Luis Castillo, which is really exciting, guys.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to find the tweet right now. Let me pull it up my history. Because I had a good one earlier for y'all to see. It was someone on Twitter, but basically what it said was it's down to 4 teams, I believe, and it's we're one of them. Obviously the Dodgers, you got the Yankees, I think you had the Cardinals thrown in there as well. So we're one of the finalists for sure. So that's exciting. That's good that we're calling, we're knocking, and we're definitely giving it our best shot.
We have this is something I very easily, legitimately could see happening because we've been on the phone with the Reds before about Luis Castillo. We have called about this. We have inquired, right? This was happening all last year. We've made videos on Luis Castillo potentially coming to the Jays 3 or 4 times at this fucking point. It feels
too many times.
Feels like a match made in heaven, right? The amount of times we've had to talk about Luis Castillo potentially being a Blue Jay. So I feel like they already know where both sides are at. It's just are we willing to pony up and give up one of them top prospects to acquire Luis Castillo? Probably more than just one, depending on which one it's going to be. Are we willing to do that?
We definitely got to be. We definitely got to be. Look, we just got to sell. We got to sell the farm away for guys who can play right now. It's time to win. We've talked about this team 1,000 times. The window's here. It's here. No more waiting. No more developing. Send them off, and let's get some good guys on this team. These guys are not verified, but this was yesterday, and the Blue Jays are very close, or 2 days ago, very close to acquiring starting pitcher Luis Castillo from the Reds. Toronto would give up 2 minor league pitchers and outfielder Lawrence Guerrero Jr. Yeah, I don't think that's true.
He's got to haul 2 retweets, 2 likes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we can trust that source, guys.
No.
Yo, I saw because I posted a video yesterday.
Oh, here it is. Sorry. This is the tweet. It is the tweet. The Yankees, Dodgers, Blue Jays, and Cardinals. Yes, all in the mix. Bob Nightingale.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the Reds, they just traded away like we saw before, Taylor Naquin and Phillip Deal.
Yeah.
So time to sell.
And look, and you were asking about the Yankees. Well, there they are.
Yeah, there they
Yankee.
are.
You know, they're
right
in
there.
there. So absolutely, I think the Yankees can be in on this.
Yeah.
Dodgers 100%. St. Louis Cardinals, they are a big team that's looking at a lot of guys right now. I posted a video yesterday, folks, talking about potential trade scenario between Gabriel Moreno and Pablo Lopez. And it got like mixed reviews. Like there were
a lot of people were mixed.
A lot of people were like, "Yes, absolutely, let's do it." And then there were a bunch of people being like, "No, absolutely not."
Worst take ever.
Yeah. Well, it's like here's the thing. Like to talk to those people who said no, and this is gonna set the table, I think, for a lot of the stuff that we're gonna talk about today about the Toronto Blue Jays. You know, my opinion on that, and a lot of people, what they were saying was, like, Moreno is too valuable. We have to trade Kirk and then a thing, and then we're good for Pablo Lopez. And I thought about this. I thought about this Family Guy skit that they had in like season 1, season 2, or something like that. And basically Peter goes and he's with Lois, and they go to this like fucking salesman thing, and he's like, "You can have this boat. You can have this boat. It's yours." Or you can have the mystery box. And Peter's like, "Oh my god, it could have a boat in it." And then he ends up taking the mystery box, and obviously there's no fucking boat. Yeah. But the whole point is, we already have the boat on the field right now in Alejandro Kirk.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's really, really dumb. Like, no, we gotta trade Kirk. Like, sure, in your mind, the mystery box might be more enticing. Yeah. Maybe it's a bit better. But it's like, well, I'd rather just get on the water.
We already have I want to be on the boat, you know? Yeah, it's like, it's already there. And how much better do you think Gabriel Moreno is going to do?
Yeah, and plus, don't you want to trade that mystery box for maybe, a yacht?
Another fucking boat
Luis
that
Castillo?
We know about,
Right?
Like, we already know that this guy can do it at the major league level. Now, I
always trade prospects, guys.
Exactly. Now, I understand that he is the #1 overall guy, and that is really exciting and very enticing, but the only thing that I see when I look at that is, all right, we'll throw on a bullpen piece.
Yeah.
Throw on a left-handed bat. It's like, if he's #1 and he's so good. I was also looking back at a bunch of the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Miami Marlins. They've made some horrible deals in their time. Horrible deals. Like Garrett Cole and fucking a bunch of other guys.
Shout out to J-Dot.
I was reading an article on this, and they traded, like Garrett Cole and Christian Yelich, for the Miami Marlins, like Stanton, all these guys, for prospects that never panned out.
Yeah.
You don't know who they traded Stanton for. You don't know who they traded Yelich for.
No,
you
have
never
no
know. Idea who they got in return. At the time, those were highly touted prospects that they traded those guys for.
Yeah. And it didn't work out. It didn't work out. It doesn't, I just want to know the sure thing. Why am I going to wait 3 years for Moreno to come up and find a spot on the team in 3 years when I can have, in that time, Luis Castillo pitching in the World Series, helping us win playoff games and getting us there back-to-back years? What are we waiting for?
That's what I'm saying.
What are we waiting for?
That's literally what I'm saying, man.
Anyways, Steven's saying never trade Kirk. That's right, Steven. Yeah. That's right. You got a good head on your shoulders there, Steven.
Exactly. And speaking of all of that, let's just take a quick look at Luis Castillo right now, because apparently the Toronto Blue Jays are in on him. We are one of the final 4 squads in on Luis Castillo. Yankees, Dodgers, Blue Jays, St. Louis Cardinals. That is some steep competition that we're going to need to be bidding against right there in the Yankees, the Dodgers, and the St. Louis Cardinals. They've been known to go out and they've been known to acquire some studs.
Right.
And it's going to be a lot, because we take a look at Luis Castillo's numbers just to remind everybody right now about how good this guy is and why we should be willing to give up some of our top prospects, in our opinion, to acquire him.
And also, guys, he is this year and next year of control, right? He's going to his 3-year next year. So I would love a 2.86 ERA.
I would enjoy that
for this year and next year.
I would definitely really enjoy that. That would make me feel a lot better about us going into playoffs. This guy immediately slots in as our #2 directly behind Alek Manoah. Shit, he might even start the first playoff game if we trade for him. I don't know. It could be very possible. This is a very good pitcher that we could acquire at 29 years old, probably having his breakout, full, like, this is what I have to offer season right now, and then we'd have him again for next season at age 30, and whether or not we want to pay him or not after that, we can decide when that time comes.
Yeah.
But I'd also be fine with just acquiring him and having him for this season, for this playoff run, because I think hopefully we can make playoffs, and for next season for hopefully that said playoff run as well.
Exactly. And, like, we already got our guy that we traded for in Jose Barrios and signed back, so you don't want to be doing that to every guy you trade for, or else you're not going to be able to pay any of the guys in your current farm system. You're gonna tell your current players in your farm system, hey, these people who didn't grow up through our system, we actually value them way more than we value you, and it's a bad look. So I don't look. If we have him for 2 years, he pitches well, great, and then we save that money and we go and we sign back Alek Manoah long term. I'd much rather do that.
I'd be totally fine with that. This, in my opinion, everybody, this move right here to go out and acquire Luis Castillo. This is our 2022 version of the David Price play.
With an additional year.
Yeah, with an additional year, right? That's what this is. You get him, he's in his prime, and we have him for next season. Yes, we would have to pony up. We would have to pay, and there would definitely be some top prospects in there. But you...
Literally 29 years old. That's when we got him.
29 years old.
Literally.
Prime of his career, David Price. We acquire him for the playoff run. Now, obviously, it didn't quite work out the way that we wanted to, but he was fucking dominant with us. He was incredible,
bro.
These are the shots that I am willing to take at this current juncture in the season.
Yeah, 100%.
What are you willing to give up for Luis Castillo, considering that we need to outbid the Yankees, Dodgers, and St. Louis Cardinals because they are in on it right now?
Yeah, I will say one thing. Maybe I'll eat my words later, but I don't think that the Cardinals are going to get him because they're in the division. I keep going back to that. You just don't trade your own prospects to your enemies. Right. You just don't do that. Like, it doesn't really help, right? You're facing against these guys.
Maybe more likely that they acquire a Frankie Montas if they need to get that.
If they're going to get it, pitching. It's going to be Frankie Montas.
Right.
So I really do think the teams that are in are going to be us, Dodgers, Yankees, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That we're part of the top dogs.
And also, too, I think that, it wasn't really brought up there by Bob, but I do think that the Padres have been reported to be in this conversation as well. So, like, don't be surprised if they come in from fucking left field and, like, seal this guy away. Like, that could be very possible as well.
Well, for Luis Castillo, I definitely think Ricky Tiedemann's on the board. You're getting rid of a pitcher. You want to send over a pitcher. He's one of the. I think he's top 100. Is he top 100?
Yes, he is.
I think he is.
Because I know that Jordan Groshans is like 82.
Right.
And I think that's our last top 100 guy. So it's like Tiedemann would be higher than that.
So I think at least Tiedemann, and honestly, it hurts to say, but probably going to be Orelvis Martinez.
That's what I was thinking too.
As well.
I'm thinking too. Well, if you consider this deal similar to the Barrios deal, everybody, we basically, I believe that we had to give up at the time our second and third ranked prospect in Aston Martin and Simeon Woods Richardson. That's what that was for us. This would be the same thing. Similar sort of player type. We got an infield guy, and we have a pitcher going away for another star pitcher with 2 years of control. Hopefully it works out a little bit better for us, because obviously Barrios having a bit of a down year right now. But I trust in Luis Castillo.
I do. Look, I'm always going to trust in what I've seen in the past. And, like, you can make an argument about, like, oh, well, we don't want to do it because of Jose Barrios. Well, this is a completely different human being.
Totally different human being. Totally different situation.
We're not gonna fall for it twice, are we?
No, we can't. We can't.
No, it's not happening. It's not happening. But, yeah, maybe it was the whole deal. Maybe if we don't sign into a deal, he does better. There you go. If you think about that.
Well, actually, maybe that's the case. Because then if I'm Luis Castillo, I'm like, all right, shit, I'm here on a playoff team right now. I'm going to make the most of it. They're not going to extend me, which means I'm going to have to pitch my ass off to get myself that big $100 million extension when I'm 31 years old.
Exactly. And now I'm not saying that Jose Barrios is, not trying his best. No. But, there is a factor of that. Why is it that all of a sudden Luis Castillo, as he's getting closer to trade deadline, is heating up? Why is that? Because he wants to get traded.
Possibly.
He wants to get traded.
Possibly. It's like that is, that's definitely a factor, a human element right there. It might not even be conscious, could be a subconscious thing.
I want to look good.
But either way, he has been left alone in the depths on a Cincinnati Red team that he does not want to be a part of anymore. I think that he is worthy of being on a playoff contending ball club, and I'm willing to give up Orelvis Martinez and Ricky Tiedemann to get me some Luis Castillo, especially if we can pry that guy away from the New York fucking Yankees.
Yeah, 100%. Don't go to the Yankees.
Please.
That would not be good.
That wouldn't be good.
It's like just double negative. So we don't get him, they get him. It hurts us.
It hurts us even more because then you know that we're going to be seeing him in the playoffs if we end up running into them.
If we get there.
If we end up running into them right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, another guy, I don't even know if we have a tweet for it right now, guys, but another dude that the Blue Jays, I've been hearing a lot of people talking about and, could be in on, is Ian Happ. And this, for me, is kind of interesting. Like, okay, I'm about it. I like me some Ian Happ. I don't think it's necessarily like the most fitting new or like the best move that we can make, but I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Also, this guy, I don't know if we can trust this guy, but like possibly. This is getting reported by a lot of different people.
Yeah.
We are actively engaging with the Cubs right now, trying to acquire outfielder Ian Happ, and a lot of people speculated that does make sense because at one point we were talked about maybe looking at Andrew Benintendi, and then it came out that he was not vaccinated. We cannot do that.
Right.
Well, I mean, if you want to get another outfielder, Ian Happ's pretty damn good at baseball as well.
Yeah, I mean, he does, and he also brings up a great point here. Like Springer's dealing with that elbow injury. Again, like he's out of the lineup tonight. Granted, Schneider said he should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like it shouldn't be a long-term thing. Just kind of feeling it out. But things can happen. People can get hurt. Like if Springer goes down, God forbid, if like Tio or the Lord goes down, it's like, well, you're gonna put Bradley Zimmer and Tapia in the mix?
No, can't be doing that.
No, thank you.
No, definitely can't do that.
And plus, you're getting options with a switch hitter and Ian Happ, and that's a big note for me. And Ian Happ, let's take a look at his numbers.
Yeah,
having a good year. Yeah,
I think it's not incredible, but I think it's decent.
Having a better year than Andrew Benintendi in terms of OPS plus.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
284, and he's got the slugging and get on base. I like Ian Happ, and he driving a few home runs here and there.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a decent option right there. Now, that would mean if we go out and we acquire some Ian Happ, that probably, actually, what does that mean? Does that mean that Raimel Tapia is riding the bench most nights, or, how does this work? Because he's actually pretty hot right now.
He is pretty hot, yeah. Well, yeah, it all depends. I mean, Ian Happ can also play a bit of second, a bit of third as well, so maybe you can use that.
Kind of cycle through. Sorry, Biggio, but,
Biggio, yeah, I mean, Ian Happ.
That's what I mean, yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Biggio. Right? And also, again, injuries are a thing. It always happens. God forbid, I don't want to be going into the playoffs having to play Bradley Zimmer every other night. No, thank you.
No.
I'd rather have Ian Happ. Even if he rides the bench, okay. I mean,
he's not going to ride the bench for those numbers.
He's not going to. He's going to always find a way to get in the lineup, just like Tapia's finding a way to get in the lineup.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, and I don't think that Ian Happ would cost too much. This is a nice bat that would just, it would just bring, a boost to the lineup now. I don't think it's our primary need. I think a lot of you guys agree that primary need comes down to the rotation 100%. And the bullpen, and that will be addressed. It better fucking be addressed. If they don't address it, I'm going to have some choice words for Ross and Mark. But this would be a nice secondary or tertiary piece on top of those other things, and hopefully one that would not break the bank in acquiring him.
Yeah, I agree. I'm down for it. We should be getting news, today all the way until Tuesday that something's going to happen. I kind of want something to happen sooner.
Yeah.
I am waiting. I'm being patient.
Also, too, and this is just something, little cherry on top maybe. Lord Tio's contracts, they're up in, quite a little while right now.
Right.
There might even be room if you do trade for an Ian Happ, and he has a good experience in the Toronto Blue Jays, and he likes it here, and you like it here, and he's good. Maybe you sign him to a little extension. He does have this next year. But this is a guy that I would like to have, for a little bit longer than that.
Yeah.
Just fill in that outfield. He's only 27 years old. Pretty good at baseball in his time there. So, throwing it out there.
Not bad to have more options. Again, he's literally on the same timeline as Lord and Tio in terms of getting into their UFA years. So, I like it.
Yeah.
27 too. Look at that. Perfect age. Right around those guys.
Literally perfect age. So, potentially Ian Happ could be on the move to the Blue Jays. That would be pretty damn good.
Also, I know everyone in the chat's talking about Apple TV. I'm going to throw it here. Someone's like, can you put the Apple TV up? We don't have Apple TV, so we're in the same boat as y'all.
That's the thing. Yeah, I know that some of y'all guys are just like, why aren't you guys streaming tonight? We can't watch it.
We can't.
Yeah.
We just literally cannot.
Fucking Apple bought it, so we're
I hate that. I just want to take a moment to actually I hate the way MLB has distributed their television rights.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. It's all over the place. Sometimes YouTube has it. Sometimes Apple TV has it. I'm like, who the hell?
I'm never
why can't I watch it?
until an hour before.
An hour before. There
shit.
should be on the schedule this will be Apple TV unless it is and I'm just ignorant. This should be Apple TV night. This will be YouTube. So then I can prepare. I can prepare. And like, yeah, it's just like it's dumb.
And also too, like, I just hate that all the same because like those like at least YouTube, I can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I can't watch it on Apple without buying the TV.
I gotta get a free subscription, but like I'm
not about to do that.
I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, screw that. Exactly.
So, exactly.
Screw that.
So that's why we're not doing that, guys. We're doing this instead, because, like, why the fuck not?
I mean, this is cool, too. I mean, hey, like, I love around this time focusing the attention on the bigger picture, on the whole roster, looking at trades, looking at the whole MLB.
Yeah.
Because it's the time. Like, this is the time when everyone said, like, oh, just wait until July, August. Like, that's when our team's going to get better. This is it. This is part of the game.
Let's get to, and I like that some questions are coming. We will answer those definitely a little bit moving forward. But one thing that I want to talk about, because it is in the title of this video, is Ohtani trade, question mark?
Yeah.
We posted a video a little while ago talking about Ohtani, and we were basically like saying, hey, like, is this guy possible? Like, can we go out and acquire this guy? And it was all very speculatory. But now there are actual legitimate, like, rumors coming out that he is on the table.
Right.
And about two days ago, I know that you were saying it's like Angels were like, we're not trading him.
Yeah.
That's not the case anymore. Now they're like, okay, well, the door is creeping open.
Okay, weird. I don't know how that happened, but hello, hey, we're back, everyone.
We're back, everybody. Apologies for that. That was a fucking weird one. Don't know what that's on.
All right.
Yes, we see
we
that.
See it. We see it.
We're aware of this. We're aware, man. We're doing our best here, guy.
All right. We're back now. So where we're at, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, basically what I was saying there, though, before the sound went out, was the door now is slightly open. They're not saying that they're definitely not going to do it. It is at least available right now, and that's important because that means people are going to be sending in some crazy offers. Ohtani's the type of guy that I'm willing to lose my mind a little bit when it comes to what we could possibly be sending over, and I imagine that some teams are going to be calling them up, asking about some pretty dumbass trades right now, but let's take a quick look here.
Yeah.
Basically saying what it is.
Yeah. So basically kind of what we were just talking about, Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, the people have sent over trade proposals. They made inquiries about it, but yeah, I mean, again, like it's gonna be a stupid offer. It's gonna be that's why, like, again, we're all here talking about like trading. Well, like, what would we trade to give up Ohtani? Let's pretend we're not trading for Luis Castillo. We still have all these guys.
Right.
All these guys.
Right.
What kind of offer would it take to get Shohei Ohtani in your opinion?
Okay.
Plus our current roster.
Actually, but before we do that, let's flip it on its head. Let's say that we own Ohtani.
Okay. What would we want?
What are we trading Ohtani away for? You know, if this is if the Toronto Blue Jays are calling you up right now, we own Ohtani.
Yeah.
And that's our pool of guys that we can acquire.
Right.
What do we need? How many of those guys do we need?
And we're not the current Toronto Blue Jays. We are the LA Angels. We're not in a playoff spot. We're just looking to fucking
we are the LA Angels right now.
Yeah, we are the LA Angels.
We're willing to trade Ohtani.
Well,
those are the guys that could come back. And what do we need here?
Well, I need a major league bat. I need a major league bat, right? I need someone who can play every day. Also, shout out to whoever that is. Good, don't see it right now. I need a major league bat, and I honestly want probably 4 top prospects. Like I want, this is the best player since Babe Ruth. I need a lot. I need a guy who can currently pitch, currently hit, and I need 4 top prospects. That's it. That's probably what I'd offer. Okay. If I only have this year and next year with him, yeah.
Is it possible? Would that be asking a bit too much, considering the same sort of deal is with Juan Soto right now, and Juan Soto has about 3 years of control, whereas Ohtani's got like 1.
Yeah, he's got 1 more year control. I think Soto has 2 more after this, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're correct.
Right. So
yeah,
he has like 1. So for sure, 1 extra year. But now you've got Shohei Ohtani with a 4.9 WAR, and then Juan Soto, with a 3.3. Yeah, he's still really good, but like Ohtani is just the best player in the entire league. I will want a lot, especially a playoff team like the Dodgers and Yankees. They're gonna want that.
It does feel like, like if you're a team, especially if you're a team like us, for instance, that has a kind of spot open in that rotation that could be filled. It's like, this is a incredibly valuable asset to acquire right now that would literally turn your entire team on its fucking head and change everything right now. Because not only are you acquiring an incredible bat that can play for you every single day, but you're also getting a guy that's going to pitch for you every 5-6 days, too. Right.
I agree. And Jay Mesh saying Ohtani won't work. We don't have an open DH position. Now, I'm not saying that we are going to get Ohtani. It's just we're just speculating right now. But I will say this. Ohtani last year has played in the outfield. He's played in left, and he's played in right.
Yeah.
So that's a possibility. Sure. I mean, well, here's the thing. Yeah, sure, the DH spot, like, we're going to have to kick Kirk out, or Kirk's going to have to catch more. Like, sure, that's a problem. But you could flip in Ohtani there in the outfield every now and then, and, just say, sorry, Tapia, we have Shohei Ohtani now.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's one of those situations where it's like, I hear what you're saying, and I do agree with you, but at the same point, this is mother freaking Ohtani.
It's Ohtani.
Like, we're gonna make exceptions here. We're gonna make it work somehow. So with that being considered, what sort of major league bat needs to go in reverse here to acquire Shohei Ohtani? And then which out of our top prospects would actually get this deal done, you think, if we were to do this? Which I'm not saying that we're going to do. But if it could possibly happen, if there's any realm, if there's a 1% chance of this going down, what does the deal need to look like?
Well, we'd probably be sending over someone like Lourdes, someone like Teoscar Hernandez.
Because there needs to be now a spot in the outfield that you could probably, cycle
maybe flip him in or something. Yeah, because, now there's a log jam, right? Now there's a log jam. You probably want
Tio or Lourdes has to go.
Probably Tio or Lourdes. Everyone loves Lourdes, so maybe Lourdes, especially with the whole Angels like cap situation. Like, there's no cap, excuse me. Incorrect.
No.
There's an imaginary line of like luxury tax, but Lord is really cheap.
I have been hearing too, though, that for instance Miami, or was it Miami? One team really likes Tio right now as well. Tio's name's been thrown around. In fact, I heard too, I was looking on Twitter, some Blue Jay fans were talking about potentially Tio getting traded, ? Like, I know people were talking about that. If we were to go after like one of the big pitchers like a Pablo Lopez, for instance. So these are rumors that are happening right now. I don't know how accurate these are, but
I would love to see if anything throws up here. I want it. We're just talking about Tio being elite. Yeah. Tio with Teoscar Hernandez would look great to watch. I mean, this is just random people, but that's what. Yeah, I mean, well, I would be trading Tio for once. Yeah. Not even a question about it.
Either way, one of Tio, one of Lord has to go for Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
You gotta think that you got to imagine that Gabriel Moreno is probably...
He's gone. It's got to be our top 4. Like, literally...
You think it has to be that much?
100%. Like, someone... And that... Because they're not going to trade him if they're not going to get a stupid deal.
Right.
It has to be a stupid deal.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be, like, let's say Hernandez, and we have to trade over a pitcher, too. Like, what pitcher are we going to have to trade? They're probably going to want something like... No. He's negative value, Nick. He's negative.
See, I think actually, because I don't actually believe that it would take all 4 of our guys. I think that because now that Gabriel Moreno's like #1 prospect in all baseball, I think that carries a lot of value. Imagine if you thought about Gabriel Moreno the same way that we thought, and I know it's not quite the same, but the same way that we thought about like Wander Franco
or Vladdy.
Yeah,
which is definitely not.
I don't think it's the same comparison, but like now that he's starting to get reputation, like #1 prospect in baseball, it's getting closer to being like a very impact player in a trade right now.
So what would you say? What do you think we need to trade?
Tio, Gabriel Moreno, Ricky Tiedemann, and CJ Van Eyck or some shit. Like I think that could get it done. I think that could actually get it done.
Okay, I think that's like a reasonable deal. But again, they're like, I don't know.
I would start with that, and that we offered that, I'd actually be okay with it.
Because we also got to consider too, just from the LA standpoint, they also want Ohtani to stay. Like Ohtani wants to stay, and like we got someone in the chat here, James, saying Ohtani prefers the West Coast, which he does want to stay. But if you're getting traded, like you'd have no opinion of this. Ohtani, sorry, buddy, you're coming over here to Canada.
And it's a year and a half later, you're a free agent, then you can.
Then
decide,
you can go where the fuck you want. Go to the Dodgers.
Not while you're under contract, guy.
Yeah, exactly. So okay.
If it's not us, do you think that there's any team in the league right now at this current trade deadline that could be? I don't want to use the word dumb enough because it's never dumb to go and acquire a literal MVP.
Yeah.
But could be just crazy enough to go out and push the button on what could be a blockbuster deal on Shohei Ohtani. Is there any team out there that might do that?
Dodgers. Probably the Dodgers. Look, he's already in LA. That's an easy trade.
Just a little commute.
Just a little commute. I don't know where.
Don't even need to move home.
Don't need to move at all. Ohtani stays there, and the Dodgers are crazy like that. You know, shout out James Castro. Let us know what you think, Dodgers fan, in the chat. But yeah. Like I just don't see the Yankees doing it. It doesn't seem like a good fit, especially the DH.
Now that they got Andrew Benintendi,
it's just not going to happen.
I don't think they would ever do that. No.
So Dodgers, and you already got the Cardinals kind of in on Soto. I think it would be the Dodgers. It makes the most sense to me.
Out of any team, I do believe that the Dodgers could lose their minds a little bit.
Can you imagine it's like the Pirates? They just want to have fun. They just send over the farm for him.
I don't even know how. Like, how do I react to that?
Shout out Jose Johnson.
Shout out, dude. Shout out.
I don't even know.
How the fuck do I react? I don't even think the media would have. They'd be like,
what?
Yeah, what? Like,
it doesn't make any sense.
Wouldn't make any sense at all, man. But like, maybe Ohtani gets moved here, guys. I would.
What do you think?
I think it'd have to be the Dodgers. Like, I don't think there's. Like, I just don't. I don't think that like maybe the Padres would be crazy enough. Like,
True, Padres could.
They've been known to be a little nuts with it, you know. But yeah, one of those NL West teams, I don't really see any other squad being capable of pulling the trigger.
Giants.
I just don't. I don't think the Giants. Like, I'm sure they would want to, but it doesn't really make sense for them if they're not going to be in playoffs here.
Yeah, that's very fair.
If they're not going to make playoffs this year, like you only have them for 2 years. You kind of need to be in a playoff spot to pull the trigger on that.
Yeah, you're right.
No.
You're right. Also, Storm coming in here saying, can you guys take a look at Merrill Kelly? Dude's low-key one of the most overlooked seasons. Would be a cheaper option, short-term option.
All right, let's take a look at Merrill Kelly, man.
I'm down to look at some Merrill Kelly. Yeah, send in your questions, guys. If you want us to look at anybody, we'll take a look because we have all night. Mm-hmm. We have all night. Merrill Kelly. We've got a 33-year-old who's having a really good year. Look at that, 1.149 whip with a 3.04 ERA. 10-5 on the Diamondbacks is nice.
That's actually quite impressive. Again, like, wins and losses don't mean a whole lot, but when you're 10-5 on one of the worst teams that's well below 500, I'm like,
you clearly are keeping yourself in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're helping your team right now. You're giving them a chance.
And yeah, whoa, he's got a nice deal too. Holy crap! Like, even if he does, like, you know, go back to his 2021. Oh wow, 2020. That was a nice little stint there.
Interesting. This is a weird career that this guy's had.
It has been weird.
This is a weird career.
But maybe he's found it.
Like, wow, he only came up when he was 30.
Wow.
You know?
That's kind of wild.
This is a very strange career that Merrill Kelly has had.
Yeah, this is very underrated. Thank you for the suggestion.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, the deal is sneaky nice.
Now, the deal is sneaky nice. Here's the thing, though. I'm not a big fan of having another guy that's going to suck. You know, get paid.
What do you mean?
Like,
he's 304 year ring.
Another fucking pitcher that we acquire that's like signed to like a nice deal and then turns out to be Garbo.
Oh.
So like, if he wants to come, like, all I ask Merrill Kelly, if we trade for Merrill Kelly, you have to pitch for a 4.2 ERA.
Yeah.
If you're on the Blue Jays.
420, baby.
420.
That's all you need. That's the floor.
And I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with it. You start doing over that, I'm gonna start getting pissed off, and I'm tired of getting pissed off at our like 4 and 5 pitchers.
I know.
I hate that they're so bad.
I know. I just want you to be like consistently average. Can you just be consistently average?
Just give me like even I'll 4.3. I'll fucking compromise.
4.3.
You know, like, fine.
You know what? You know who's a great number 4 or 5 pitcher is Ross Stripling this year. Not to change the subject completely, but he's been very good.
Dribbling's an exceptional 4-5.
Yeah.
That's exceptionally, and he's having a breakout season right now.
I think we're just angry at Kikuchi.
Well, I'm angry at Kikuchi, but there's been we've never. I don't think that we've ever had a solid 4-5. Maybe that's
Mats.
But Mats, you could argue Mats was our 3 last year. Mats was fucking good at baseball for a time there.
Yeah, he was.
Mats even overachieved. I don't need you to be that good.
No.
I don't even need you to be that good. I just need you to be fine.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm gonna fill up some water real quick, and then maybe we'll take a look at something else.
Yeah, I like what Mike3_425 says right here. Let me take a quick look over there, my dude. Hold up. Bam. Let's take a look at the Syndergaard stuff right now, because that is something that I have also been hearing about with the Toronto Blue Jays being potentially in on Noah Syndergaard. Oh, I don't like that, though. Noah Syndergaard Twins? No thank you, bro. I want Noah Syndergaard Blue Jays. Can you look up Noah Syndergaard trade for me? It's hard for me to type over here.
Yeah.
Also, Alyssa, very quickly, Max Castillo trade value, not that high, Alyssa.
Max Castillo?
Not as high as we'd want,
Yeah, I wish it was high. Yeah, he's literally not, he's really not done much.
Or just maybe Noah Syndergaard trade to see what other teams too. I know who was it? Mike's asking where do we think he'll land.
Good question. Could go fucking many places. Literally any playoff team. Any playoff team would take a shot at Noah Syndergaard.
Oh no, that was a long time ago. Excuse me.
Yeah, this is 2020.
I definitely saw us be in on him. I don't know why I saw that, but I definitely saw us.
Noah Syndergaard. I'd love Noah Syndergaard to come back. Blue Jays trade. Probably looking back in that.
Wow, we haven't talking about
Which? Yeah. Really just talking about it though. Yeah. Well, I'd like to trade for him regardless. Let's take a look at what he's doing so far.
I think it's been good.
Yeah, he's been Merrill Kelly good? No, it's not good as Merrill Kelly.
Not quite. But decent.
Yeah. No, 29-year-old, he was drafted by us, first round. Would have been nice to have you, Noah. But, he's starting to slowly figure it out. I know he started off the season rough, but let's take a look at his last recent outings. Let's take a look at the last 2 months. He's got an ERA of 3.63. Okay, there you go.
That's a good 4-5 right there.
That's a great 4-5.
That's a solid guy that I can count on.
Give me a
winnable outing.
Give me a winnable outing.
Don't completely screw me.
Kikuchi, I just rolled dice. With you, I might actually have some consistency.
Yeah, exactly. I still roll dice with you, but they're a bit better dice. We're not gonna roll snake eyes most of the time.
No.
Whereas Kikuchi, that's what you're getting. Literally half of it, basically.
Yeah. I agree.
Syndergaard would 1000% be a rental.
100%.
I don't think he'd cost that much for the Blue Jays. Now, if I'm gonna be honest, where do I think he's going to go to answer Mike's question? I think that we are possible, but I also know that those Houston Astros have really been gunning for a lot of people right now.
Damn, even in their rotation with it is right now?
Yeah, I know that the Houston Astros apparently are being very aggressive this trade deadline. Wow. I think is the words that people have been using.
They want it. They want it again.
They want it again, man. They want it again. And I'll be if I was them, I'd be looking at my team and thinking, hey, this is a great year to be buying in like crazy,
Yeah, I hear that. Here, let me look up their I like looking at MLB's lineup because then you can see their numbers and everything. Not Rotochamp. Is this it? No, this isn't it. Give it to me. Here it is. Right here. So they got Verlander, as we know, a super duper elite 1.86 ERA. They got Urquidy. I think someone was saying that they're gonna try and trade one of their starting pitchers.
They've also come out, and this is what I don't understand with the Astros. They've actually come out and said that they are willing to trade one of their controllable starters.
Wow.
And I don't understand
that doesn't make sense.
Why.
Which one? They're all so good. Except for Odorizzi.
And Odorizzi is the perfect 4-5.
Yeah, he's a 4.25 ERA guy.
Fuck, give me that.
Yeah. all their guys are other than Odorizzi, sub 3. You know, you even got, you know, a sub 2 with the Verlander. Or sub 3? Sub 4, excuse me. Some of them are even sub 3. Yeah, they're just great. This is a great rotation, but who would they possibly even trade? Who's controllable? Garcia? Why would you trade that guy?
I don't know.
You know?
I saw that update and I was like, I don't know why they're doing that. You know, like what?
Urquidy is available.
Yeah, like, and I don't.
Why?
I don't get it because it's like he's good at baseball and you're trying to win right now.
That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Unless you're trading for like Luis Castillo.
You know, a better guy.
But still, it seems so lateral. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I don't really understand.
I mean, I'll take this guy.
Oh, fuck yeah!
I mean, let's take a look at him. Like, if he's up for trade, I'd take him. You know, 24-year-old.
No,
and
he's not 24,
yeah.
is he?
27. Excuse me. Debuted in when he was 24. But look at this. That's consistent.
Yeah.
In 3 more years of this. Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know, like, I feel like the Astros are, like, fucking baked or something when they came out with that.
Like, why?
And I'm like, I don't get why they do that, you know?
I don't think it's gonna happen. I
Actually,
just don't see it.
I know that the article was on MLB Trade Rumors. Can we just find it and see if they give, like, some sort of insight or something? Like, I think it was earlier today that they just, like, came out with it.
Trade Rumor. Let me find it here.
Yeah. We were just, like...
So should I, for Houston Astros?
I mean, if you just go to today's articles and scroll down, like, it will eventually pop up, I think.
Maybe we'll find something here, guys. Do. Oh, you are. Bye, Villar. Oh yeah, this one was crazy. This one was really breaking down everyone. All the possible trade targets. Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Ohtani, yeah, this is what we said before.
Yeah,
and the trade does seem unlikely, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Big Yankees shopping Andujar because he doesn't want to be a Yankee. Starting pitchers rumors.
Oh yeah, no Xander.
Oh yeah,
getting traded.
Yeah, and like they need to, like, honestly. I don't know the state of the Red Sox. We talk about them. A lot of fans want to just sign them back, which that's good for the fan base, but I want you to sell everything.
Mm-hmm. Sell it all, man.
Sell it all.
Go to a different team.
Sell it all. Oh yeah, Mike Trout. Also news on Mike Trout. Like, he's having like a spine problem.
Yeah.
Like, it's just really dangerous.
That sucks.
Really dangerous.
Sucks for Mike Trout.
Also, Chapman home run. Oh my God, bro. Also, but while we're looking for this, can I just say something, folks? I have these numbers. Chapman in the last 15 games batting .459. .459 with an OPS of 1.47. That's incredible. We need that.
That is pretty good. That is pretty damn good.
We needed that, bro. Another homer? Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, Chapman.
Yeah. So having trouble here.
It was either today or yesterday. Like, I know it's got to be here unless they took it down, but it should be.
There's so many rumors.
Yeah, it's because it's crazy right now. So there's so many articles that have come out.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you didn't hear that?
Damn it. Oh yeah, right. You're right. You told me.
Yeah, he's gone.
Damn it.
He's gone.
All right. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Oh. Jose Siri drawing trade in. Who's Jose Siri? Also, shout out. Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, who the fuck is Jose Siri?
Jose Siri. I think that's their center fielder. Or he's like a rookie. Yeah. Center fielder, yeah. I mean, this guy is doo-doo. But he's a prospect, I would assume, at least last year. You can press Control F and search a name. Okay. Is Control F a thing?
I've never heard of that before.
Me either. Here, let me just switch black here. Also,
so yeah, it was 1 day ago. I just searched it up right now. Like, I know it was 1 day ago, but
oh yeah, let me find it.
Yeah. Astros willing to listen to offers on controllable starting pitching. Yeah, that's exactly what I saw.
Astros willing to.
What rank range prospects would you say the Cubs will get for Ian Happ and Wilson Contreras? I don't think that they'll trade both of them in one deal, so that's tough to say. But Ian Happ, I was actually unaware that he had the additional year, and that's kind of big for him.
Yeah, really big.
So like honestly, for Ian Happ, I think like a pretty good, like in a team system, definitely somebody in their top 10. probably like if I was trading for Ian Happ, I could see Jordan Groshans and CJ Van Eyck going or something like that.
Yeah, I could see an Otto Lopez too.
Right.
I think like he is. He's a good player. He does remind me a lot of Corey Dickerson, right? With
more pop,
a bit more pop,
more upside too. I think
a little bit more upside. So, and we basically got him for fucking pennies,
right?
So when we got Simber as well. So yeah, I mean, I could even see something like Otto Lopez, where it's like we don't really need Otto Lopez, but someone could, someone could.
Yeah,
I like it. Hi from North Korea.
I doubt it. I don't think you're allowed to watch us.
No, we're banned. We're banned over there. All right, what else is there to talk about?
Sorry, do we want to take just a quick look at that Jose Urquidy thing and just see what do they want here?
Yeah, let's see. Houston would seek center field and or catching help that is controlled beyond the current season. Okay. Well, we can give you back George Springer. No. No. I wouldn't do that deal. I would not do that deal.
I don't think that would make zero sense for anybody. It
would make zero sense. But we don't have any center fielder or catching. We could send him a Gabriel Moreno.
No, I don't
think
I
would do it.
We're not the team to be going after a guy like this. That's why they list right there Brian Reynolds or Sean Murphy.
Yeah.
And that makes a lot more sense in my opinion. Brian Reynolds would make a lot of sense. Sean Murphy would make a lot of sense. And I mean, like Jose Urquidy, like he does have trade value for sure, considering he's got 3 more years of what looks to be good pitching.
Yeah.
And he probably hasn't even hit his ceiling yet, guys.
No.
So.
No, yeah. Just a reminder of all the numbers. It's looking good. Yeah,
it's looking really nice for Jose Urquidy. So.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's gonna go, but like interesting move there. If they do that, then I think that they're totally in on like a Noah Syndergaard. They're totally in on, maybe a Frankie Montas or a Luis Castillo, like all of that.
Also, shout out Kevin God. Kevin God follows us, everybody. No big deal. No big deal. Also, Chapman, here's the homer. We don't want to show the video because then it like freaking demonetizes us.
I hate that.
But wow, he homered, eh? 93 on the corner.
Wow.
He showed them.
Let's go.
There you go, Matt Chappie. Just looking right now on Twitter, guys, for any sort of rumors, anything happening in the MLB. Ohtani doesn't fit the Jays team. The Jays need a lefty bat and pitching, and he ticks both those boxes. What are we talking about? I think people are probably talking about the DH stuff, but still, I don't care. I think that guys like Ohtani just fits every team. Like there's not, at the end of the day, right? Like I understand, like okay, like he's not our ideal position, but like fucking cares? Like it's an MVP. That's what I'm saying.
It's MVP.
Anybody wants Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you get Shohei Ohtani, even if you're a crap team like the Pirates or whatever, right? You hey, look at my ticket sales. They're gonna go skyrocketing. Like you're literally bringing in Babe Ruth 2.0.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're good. It's gonna be good.
Yeah. I mean, Shohei Ohtani is just a special player. And yeah, I think that we need to get out of that mindset of like, okay, we didn't fit this team like necessarily and whatever. And I've been kind of feeling the same way about like a Juan Soto too. Like I get it, it's just like it's not perfect for us, but like it's just a generational guy. Like sometimes you just got to be like, fuck it, like he's just so good at baseball and good at the sport. Like whatever,
Yeah. Also, here's a funny little thing. Here from Mark saying, interesting take from executive with a contending team on a trade market. Saying, quote, teams still seem to be holding out hope for lopsided deals. Something will give eventually. The exec wasn't just talking about Soto either. Sellers all over the league are trying to capitalize. So that's why we're not seeing any trades right now, guys. Because these guys, these sellers, they want a lot more. They want a lot. I mean, it does make sense because now that there's more competition, there's more people buying in and a lot less sellers, you think that the market is going to go up.
Also, I just got an update on like my baseball MLB app, basically. Article coming out right now talking about Juan Soto, for instance.
Ooh.
And Jeff Passan has come out and said the likeliest landing spots, in quotations. Could probably pull it up, actually.
Yeah, I could probably find it. Go for it.
Likeliest landing spots for Juan Soto right now are the Padres and the Dodgers. That is according to
Wow.
Jeff Passan.
Wow.
But the Cardinals and the Mariners, they remain in the mix.
Okay, Cardinals, Mariners, eh?
Mariners are pushing hard for him.
Wow.
Yeah, Mariners are pushing hard for him right now.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't see it here, but wow, that is quite crazy.
That is happening right now, everybody. So apparently, Jeff Passan thinks the likeliest landing spots Padres and Dodgers.
What do you think? What if you were to give your guess out of those Padres?
I think we said Dodgers make the most sense. Yeah.
It does, and they have the most. They're just gonna shoot the most shots.
Yeah.
I think their prospect system is so deep and their development is so good. They don't care. They'll draft people and they'll make them superstars. They don't care.
Yeah.
They'll do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just feel like Juan Soto is the type of guy who needs to be in a crazy big market squad. Like if he was in basketball, he'd be playing on the Lakers. You know,
Yeah.
like and same thing here. It's like.
Oh, look at him!
Could you actually imagine?
Look at
Dude,
that!
Like I saw him. I saw a different one where he was like in the field in a Blue Jays uniform.
Oh,
and I was like, oh,
he looks good in blue.
That looks sexy, bro. Like,
He looks good.
I saw that and I was like, all right, sorry, Moreno, but it's time to go, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Like you see it and you're like,
wow,
shit,
dude. I remember when like George was being talked about coming to the Jays, and they were doing like these edits, and I was like, wow, like he looks good, and now it's real.
That guy looks pretty good too.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Don't you want instead of Yusei Kikuchi, Shohei Ohtani?
Oh my god. Yeah, no more Kikuchi.
No more Kikuchi. We got Ohtani now. Bye bye.
Also, what would you give up for Shohei Ohtani? This guy says my soul.
Good.
Probably me too.
Probably me too.
Me too.
Probably me too.
Love it. Yeah, nothing here right now, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing here right now. But a lot of Chapman. So that's fun.
How long do we want to go tonight, by the way? Like, we're closing in on the 1 hour mark, you know? You guys have questions, ask them.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. You guys, ask your questions away. Let's get some questions while we're waiting for some things.
A few more minutes, because I am pretty fucking hungry.
I am hungry. I realized, too, I'm like, oh, shit, I haven't ate.
I haven't ate anything. Yeah, I'm pretty starving.
Yeah. Well, guys, let me know. Oh, yeah, was your mom going to order pizza for us?
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, cool. We're going to shout out Nick's mom. She's going to order us pizza midstream.
Yeah, because I figured tomorrow we'll probably go, like, for
we'll go
a few hours.
Yeah. We'll be chill. Because right now we're just pumping it out where, honestly, sometimes we can just chill. If you guys just, like, hanging and chilling and, like, just, like, as we're watching the rumors go along, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Yo, Blue Jays today, would you do this trade? Trent Thornton, Samad Taylor, number 16 prospect.
Okay.
Aiden Jungare, number 26 prospect.
Okay.
For Matt Bush and Matt Moore on the Rangers to help.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm down to trade all those guys that we have.
They can go.
So let's look at Matt Bush.
Aaron Judge catch. Is real. Oh, did he make a good catch?
Yeah, he did. I saw it on Twitter. Apparently, they're like, pay this man. I was like, no.
All right. I'm about Matt Bush.
I like me some Bush.
Whip.
I really like the whip. I like the ERA
nice.
too.
Yeah.
He's saved before. He's only pitched though 5 games. So
okay.
maybe he's coming off an injury or something.
Wait a second.
What?
So he What the hell?
What?
That's so weird. So he started 5.
He started 5 games.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I think he's got to have played more because he has 35.2 innings, right?
Yeah. So, well, that makes sense.
So he started 5. No, because those would be crazy outings if he did 5.
Yeah.
That'd be insane. So he must have been moved to the pen.
Oh wait, 39 games.
Yeah. He started a few games, maybe as an opener.
Yeah. What the heck?
And then
we gotta look at this guy's game logs. It's confusing the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
How do you only have 35 innings? We have 39 games, but then also start 5 as an opener. You're right.
Must have been an opener.
Yeah. Must have been. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Must.
Yeah, and then he's got like 0.1 there, 0.2 there, like 0.1 there. Yeah. Opener.
Oh yeah. Look at this. Yeah. 1. Yeah. This is when he started. 1. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Give me some Gage.
I like that.
Or excuse me, Bush.
And I think the other one was Matt Gage.
Matt Gage. A lot of Matt's going on here. Oh wait, that's our guy.
Oh wait.
Wait, what? Am I?
Matt Moore.
Matt Moore. Where is Matt Gage, by the way?
Yeah, where is Matt Gage actually?
what's that other podcast? The Walk Off podcast actually talked about it too, and they're like, "Where's Matt Gage?" And I can't agree more with them on that. Like that is just stupid. Where the hell is he?
Yeah.
Where is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
I will trade all those guys for Matt Moore and Bush.
I don't think that it'll work though.
No, I think we need to trade a little bit more.
Like, I'll be honest, because like I guess like those prospects are decent, but like
16, 26, like those are nobodies.
I don't know, man, but like these are decent bullpen guys, you know, like these are.
Yeah, like you could go.
Like I don't care. Like I literally.
And
don't
you
care.
can go.
I could not care less.
Don't give a fuck.
You know, like that to me that feels free.
Yeah, it does.
Like that literally feels free.
It does definitely feel free. Also, did they update? No, they haven't updated with our new prospects or our new draft picks.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, where is it? Where's what's his name? Barry.
I was looking at one today that had. Maybe it was on Baseball America.
Maybe Baseball America.
Because I saw Brandon Barea, like he was like 6 for us or something.
Ooh, prospects, Baseball America. Take a look here. We've got. Oh, whoa.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, wait, no. What is this?
I think this is the wrong site, man.
This is the wrong site. Baseball America?
I don't know.
I never look at this one. What is going on? What is this?
Like, I thought I saw it on MLB, but...
Okay.
I don't know. I definitely saw Brandon Barea, or whatever the fuck his name is, 6 for us.
Barriera. Barriera. That's really hard to pronounce.
Also, Aiden says, if the Yankees get Ohtani or Soto, who must the Blue Jays get in response? And, like, I don't think there is any response to that, man.
Yeah.
Like, I think that, like...
There is none. You can't. How do you respond?
You can't... Like, there's no other... player like I guess get the other one. Like if they get Ohtani, we get Soto. Like that's the only response, you know.
Yeah, we have to get Soto and we have to get Luis Castillo.
But it's just like there's not really like there's no response to that because they won't. You know, like they just actually won't do it.
Yeah.
So the response is we have to play really really good.
Yeah.
We
gotta be better.
We gotta play like fucking, a bat out of hell and just like kick ass.
Oh yeah.
That's what it's gotta be, I think.
Oh yeah. All right. We don't have any news coming out right now, folks.
Also, JD, would you do Aurelvis Martinez and Groshans for Luis Castillo? Probably, although I'd rather keep one of Groshans, probably keep Groshans and toss on Tiedemann instead. And I think that the Cincinnati Reds would prefer that deal anyways.
Yeah. I think if we're trading for Luis Castillo, we're giving away Tiedemann.
Yeah.
Like, if we're getting Montas or Castillo, Tiedemann's gone.
Because it's just like, pitcher for pitcher, like rewind the clock, and then, also throw on a position player too, right?
I think that's what it'd have to be.
Like that is what it has to be, I think.
Yeah.
All
right, guys.
I guess we'll call it for this evening, folks. But we're gonna be live again tomorrow evening. We don't know what time yet, but like whenever, probably post game, Blue Jays game. We'll pair up the post game too and talk about that and then get to trades and stuff like that. But hopefully a bunch of news starts coming out soon. Trade deadline on Tuesday. Very, very exciting stuff. So have a great weekend, all guys, and I hope that you share a lot of it with us.
Yeah, guys. Also check out our podcast tomorrow. Probably come out around noonish if the game's at 3. So check it out. It's about the LA Dodgers. So keep your enemies closer, kind of thing.
Exactly. Thanks so much for watching.
And go Jays, go!